What's up, guys? So welcome to another story time with Mr.Sand. I really don't know what to call it. Today I'll be playing Shovel Knight and just, telling another story. So just sit back and enjoy the gameplay, enjoy the story. Basically, the drill if you've seen this before. So anyway, I work in this, shit-ass grocery store, right? Been working there for a good 4 years almost. I feel shitty about it. Fuck, I can't believe I'm still there, honestly. Probably when I hit my 4-year mark, I'm probably gonna start looking for another job. It's really easy. I can show up whenever I want. I've been there long enough. I don't really make that great of pay, but to each his own, I guess. Anyway, so I'm working in this grocery store, right? And before you click away, this story is not about the grocery store at all. But anyway, so my friends show up at night, and I get off at 12 o'clock at night. Well, actually, no, it's more 11:30, around that time. So just keep in mind the kind of time status. Anyway, so my friends show up, and they're like, "Yo, you want to hang out?" And then, my buddy he lives probably a good 2 hours away from here. He was with them, and I was just kind of surprised because I don't really see him very often. And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? Sure, I will hang out." So anyway, I get off work and we go to my house, and I'm just I'm not gonna wear my shitty ass grocery store clothes. I'm gonna change first. So I go to change, and they're just what are we gonna do? And they're like, we should just walk around, because that's what I used to do as a teenager. I used to we used to just go out for walks, and we'd maybe do some stupid shit while we're out walking, because it's late at night. But that's besides the point. So it's probably by this time it's probably 11:45, and we're about to go for a walk, and I'm kind of talking to one of my friends that came downstairs with me, and I'm just looking, and I'm I've had this pellet gun for a couple months, and I've never really gotten to try it out. And I'm maybe I should bring this pellet gun along with me. And I'm I'm gonna have to lug it around. It's kind of heavy. Bucket. So I decide to leave my pellet gun. Alright, so we go for this walk. We basically go down we go up my street, take a right, and then we take a left at this other street. And we're not that far from my house. We're maybe less than a block away. And there was something I saw on the ground. I don't remember if it was a newspaper, a stick, a rock. I don't know what it was, but somebody dared me to throw it at this guy's window. And I'm just you know what? Sure, I will. So I take this rock, or whatever the fuck it was. I don't remember what it was. And I chuck it at this guy's window. And we just fucking book it, dude. Just take off hauling. When you're the person that doorbell ditches, or does something stupid, how the rest of your friends are always just already ahead of you, and they're just I'm getting the fuck out. They're already a good block or so away. That's kind of how it was. They were already ahead of me. They're just we're getting the fuck out of here. Somehow, I was fucking I don't know if it was my adrenaline kicked in, or if I was just determined to get the fuck out of there. But I just hauled ass, dude. And I ran past one of my friends, the one that was in the lead, and I wouldn't say he's a bodybuilder or something, but he's in some good shape. He goes swimming. He's got a six-pack. I just fucking hauled ass past him, and I'm not saying I'm fat or anything. I might be overweight. I don't know. I'm good 230 pounds, around that size, but it's just crazy that I just fucking I was just like so determined to get the fuck out of there that I just got past him. But anyway, so we go up the next street, and my other friend, he circled back the other way, back towards his car at my house. And he comes to pick us up, and we're like maybe like 2 blocks away at this point, like we're a good distance, you know. And he picks us up, and we get in the car, and we're just driving around. And keep in mind, there's me, like this one tall, skinny ass motherfucker. There's the guy driving the car. There's that guy that I was talking about that was like kind of ripped. And then there's like my best buddy. He's with us. So in total, there's like 5 of us, right? And then the guy that I said was kind of like ripped, he's 17 or maybe 16, and I forgot that he was like this young, because I mean we hung out with him like for a couple of years, because he's my friend's brother, the one that's driving the car, and so, you know, I totally forgot about it. But anyway, so we hop in the car, there's like 5 guys in the car, and we're just driving, right? And so we go up another street, and we take a left. And we're just like in this weird-ass neighborhood, like my friend's grandma used to live there, so I don't know why we decided to drive past. And I'm just like somebody dared my best friend, which he's this short little fucking blonde kid, like somebody dared him to like fucking just doorbell ditch this guy's house. And I know doorbell ditching sounds really fucking lame, but just basically just doorbell ditch this guy's house, hop in the car, and get the fuck out of there. So he does it, hops in the car, and then my friend just fucking takes off like full speed, hits the stop sign, stops. And I'm just like, dude, you can't like fucking haul ass in this neighborhood, like, you know, like, fuck, dude. And he slows down, takes a right. We're just kind of driving like all nonchalant, like just kind of slow, like, you know, we didn't really do anything, that kind of thing. And then a fucking cop, dude. And the cops in my town, they drive these fucking minivans, like, so you can tell it's them, because it's just fucking like this black-ass minivan with fucking lights on top. This minivan fucking cop pulls up behind us, and I'm just like, oh shit, that's a cop, dude. Like, fucking all of us know that it's a cop, like, all of us that are from that area, we're just like, yeah, that's a cop, like, what are we gonna do? And he doesn't turn his lights on or anything, and I'm just like, dude, turn here. Like, turn right. Because I heard this, I don't know if it's a rumor, I don't know if it's true, maybe I'll have to look it up, but I heard somewhere that if you make so many turns that a cop can't keep following you, that a cop has to stop, because apparently it's like, it's stalking or something. I don't really know, but anyway, so we do this, right? And so we turn right, go down the next street, turn right again, and then we turn left. And of course, this cop is still following us, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like, I'm just blown away that this cop is like still following us. Like, I'm just like, oh shit, what does he want? Like, at this point, I'm just like, oh dude, we're fucked. Like, he's gotta know something, dude. Like he's gotta know that we either like fucking threw that shit out the window, or like he's gotta have his suspicions. So I'm just kind of like, ah, shit. Like, what does this fucker want? And so we're just like, you know what? Let me take a sec. Let me take a sec to just admire some of the best music in the game. Like, I think this is the absolute best. Right here. Right now. Yeah, that music is just, I don't know what it is. I just love this Sorry, I just love that music. So anyway, we pull into my driveway, dude, and like, just instantly, like, fucking, like, 5 cops just pull up in the fucking area. Like, they're just like, there's like 2 in my driveway, there's like 1 across the street, and then 2 like right directly in the street in front of my house. I'm just like, oh shit, dude, like, what the fuck's going on? Like, something is going on. And I just like, I don't know, again, this is probably stupid, but I heard that, you know, if you go into your house, then they can't do anything. So I'm just like, no, fuck it, I'm just gonna go into my house. They can just say that I got dropped off, you know, and that they're just giving me a ride home, you know. So I start heading to my house. The cop blocks me, dude, like, gets right in front of my path, flashlight and everything, and he's just like, it's like, can I talk to you? And I'm just like, about what? Like I'm kind of being ballsy with this cop. Maybe it's because I've dealt with a lot of cops at this point. I'm just kind of like, fuck you, what do you want? And he's just like, you know, he's like, can I talk to you? And I'm just like, about what? And then he's just like, I just want to talk. And I'm like, alright, whatever. Okay. And so he's just like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, nothing, just driving around. And he's just like, at 12 o'clock at night, and I'm just like, yeah, like, why not? And then he's like, well, you know, it's kind of suspicious to have like 5 guys in the same car, like, just driving around at night. And I'm just like, but we can't save gas? Like, I mean, what the fuck you saying? And, like, at the time I didn't have a car anyway, so it's just like, you know, why you up my ass about this? Like, you know, what's wrong with carpooling kind of shit? Like, I mean, obviously I didn't fucking say it like that, but I'm just like, yeah, we're just took the same car, like, you know. And then he's just like, I don't know, like, he's just still kind of just like sketched out about me and like just wondering what the hell. And then at this moment there's other cops just like all around, just like asking people to get out of the car, just like talking to them. And I'm just like, oh my god, like, what the fuck? And then my dad has no idea what's going on, because my dad's like in the garage, which is behind my house. And like, I'm sure if my dad would have came out, he probably would have been like, you know, what the hell, like, what the fuck do you cops want? Kind of shit like that. Because I'm just like, you know, this is just kind of bullshit that they chased me all the way to my house anyway. And yeah, they're just like, you know, what are you guys doing? It's like, just driving around. That's it. Just decided to go for a ride. And there's just like any reason why you picked that area. And I'm just like, no, not really. Alright, so get this, dude. They decide to search my friend's car, right? And my friend's like, I don't know why he did this. It's kind of stupid, but whatever. My friend opens up his trunk, dude, so they can search inside the trunk. He has a fucking samurai sword in his trunk. A fucking samurai sword, dude! And I'm like, what in the hell? Why do you have a fucking samurai sword in your car, dude? Like, just a full-blown samurai sword. I'm just like, oh, what? And, like, the cops, like, all the cops are just, like, holding it up, examining it, like it's some kind of, like, geological find or some shit, like, and they're, like, some kind of archaeologists. And they're just, like, looking at this shit, like, examining it over, and they're just, like, looking for dings and marks, I guess, to make sure it hasn't been used. And he's just like, yeah, my girlfriend got it for me as a gift, and I haven't put it in my house yet, and it's still in my car. And it's just like, okay. Like, and then they started grilling, like, my other buddy, like, the one that was, like, 17. They're just like, yeah, you know, you're past curfew. And he's like, oh, I am? And he's like, well, I'm with my brother, and my his brother was, like, 21. And I'm just like, I mean, I don't really know the law, but he's just like, yeah, it has to be a legal guardian. Like, he's not a legal guardian. And it's just like, oh my god, you're really gonna bust his balls about this? Like, shit, dude. And, like, they call up his dad, and he's just like, basically, you can, like, hear it in the tone of his voice. Like, his dad's just kind of like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, what the hell do you want? And, like, and he's just like, yeah, well, I said he could go out with his brother. And he's just like, well, that's fine, sir, but he's not, like, a legal guardian. And it's just like, alright, whatever. So anyway, I know I've been kind of rambling at this point, but here's, like, the absolute, like, clincher or whatever. So, like, the cops take off and go, and I'm just kind of like, we're just kind of like, I don't know, we were kind of talking to him, because at this point they were kind of like, yeah, you know, these guys aren't doing anything. And come to find out, dude, like, that neighborhood we've been driving in, apparently someone's been driving there with their cars and, like, doing basic drive-by, like, pellet gun shooting, like, shooting out the windows. And I'm just like, oh my god, dude. I'm like, fuck, dude, that's a close one. Because I had a fucking pellet gun, and I was thinking about bringing it. And I'm just like, shit, dude, that's a fucking close call if I ever heard one. Because I was even talking to my friend, I'm like, dude, I was just about ready to just fucking take this pellet gun with me. And I'm just like, oh, dude, like, fuck, man, like, that's so good that I didn't fucking bring that shit, because they would have saw that. And they probably would have pinned these crimes on me that have been happening, and I was just like, oh shit, man, like, fucking just dodged a bullet with that one, like, oh my god. But yeah, anyway, so that's my story. Like, I hope you enjoyed it, hope you enjoyed my gameplay. This video, well, the rest of the game goes out to beat this level. I think it goes to about 23 minutes, 22 minutes. I'm like about to the final boss right now, so go ahead and keep watching it if you want. But anyway, that's the end of my story, and you guys have a great day.